guys, welcome back to me talking about the one and only thing we all love, money. In today's video I want to share with you how you can make up to $3,000 writing. But before we dive right in, please don't forget to hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm, not for me but for the YouTube algorithm, and maybe at the end of this video you can hit it again for me this time. Anyways, time is money and I don't want to waste yours, so let's get started. Number one, writing access. Writing access is a marketplace that allows writers to showcase their work or online portfolios. The company matches writers with 40,000 brands who are looking for freelancers to write newsletters, product descriptions, blog posts, articles, video scripts, etc. You apply by filling the application form and taking a writing sample, and once you've been approved, you'll be able to claim projects. After your first 10 orders, you will be allowed to take up to 3 orders at a time, so you don't have to wait for one order to be approved before you can take the next. Make sure to read the description of each project and you can either accept or decline. On Writers Access, there's something called casting calls. Essentially, it's a tool that allows clients to describe the details of their projects, and based on these details, Writers Access will scan for the suitable writers, and they will do this by checking your profiles, obviously not manually, but they will scan for certain keywords. So it's important to describe your niche or interest. Generally, the more interest you have, the more money you can make. If you use the right keywords to describe your experience or interest, your account will pop up if they're looking for SEO writers, for example. And if you do have some kind of experience in writing, please quantify your experience. If you have 1 year, mention that you have 1 year experience, or 2 years, or 3 years, because sometimes clients will be looking for someone who has 1 year experience or 2 years experience, and they'll look for that keyword. When you receive a casting call, you have to respond to the client and let them know why you are a suited candidate. If it's a big company that is maybe looking for more than one writer, you stand a better chance. You can also make money from this platform by selling your topic ideas. Sometimes companies have content but they don't have the right topic, or they don't know the right topic to use in order to rank high in their niche. So they buy ideas from writers, because as a writer, especially if you have some experience, you probably know how to title articles in order to rank higher. But even if you don't have experience, you can still have interesting topics that you can sell. Writers who are qualified or have experience in a certain industry can have access to elite status. You can demonstrate this by mentioning your qualification or linking to your work. Perhaps you have written for another company before. As an industry elite writer, your name will have a badge on it to indicate to clients that you are more than average and you will be getting high paying gigs. Double check your work before you upload. Check for grammatical errors, plagiarism, referencing if you have to, and once you've uploaded, Writers Access will check it. If they approve, they'll pass it to the client, and the client can either accept or ask for revisions. Clients also have a love list where they can add your name if they really like the way you did the work, and in future when they release new jobs or new projects, you'll have priority to see those jobs first before they are released to the public. Big question, how much can you make from this site? They have different levels. First level is basic level. This is the level for people who have no experience in writing. You can make 2 cents per word, which is $30 per 1,500 words. If you have some experience, you can make 10 cents per word, which is $150 per 1,500 words. And if you are experienced in writing, you have a base of $2 per word, which is $3,000 per 1,500 words. So you can actually make a living from this site alone. But as you know, online jobs can be inconsistent, so it's better to have multiple companies. Number 2, Wikicom. Wiki is another job board that posts writing gigs, most of which are available worldwide. Some will specify anywhere US or anywhere whatever country, but if you are outside US, you should focus on those ones that write anywhere with a global map. You don't have to go through an application process. All the job listings are public and anyone can apply directly. When you click on the red button, you should be able to see the description or the details of the project, including the price they are willing to pay. Payment method depends on the client. You should always choose PayPal or Payoneer. Also, be careful. If after applying a client sends you a link and they ask you to pay a small fee to unlock jobs, don't do it, because some clients will try to trick you by writing maybe $500 per project, and then they ask you to pay $10 to unlock the project. Of course, in your mind, you're going to compare $10 and $500, but you should remember that if they're asking you to pay $10, chances are there's 1,000 other people who are paying that $10,000. It's not worth it. You should never ever have to pay to get a job. Number 3, Goallens. This platform is not only for writing, but you can find any job. You just have to create a profile, which takes about 2 minutes, and then you can use keywords to search for jobs. If you are a writer, for example, you can go to writing and you'll see a list of writing jobs. I found that sometimes when you use writing keyword, you may not see as many jobs depending on the day, but if you go to other categories, you may still see writing jobs. So clients do list under different categories. For example, when you go to design, you may find writing jobs, but they'll be related to animation. Maybe you'll have to write about animation stuff. So do check different categories, even if you're just looking for writing jobs. Number 4, scripted. Scripted only hires people who have proof of previous work. When applying, you have to choose a specialty. Choose as many as you can. This gives you more options or topics to choose from in future. There is a form that you need to fill. It has about 10 English questions and each question has 4 choices. You are required to have a LinkedIn profile and they expect you to link to your previous work. It can be your blog post or guest post or some kind of work that you've done in the past. They pay within 2 days of approved work. $20 to $50 for 500 to 600 words. Apart from normal gigs, they also have superhero gigs or rush jobs. You are expected to do rush jobs as soon as possible and they pay more. If you have an article idea, you can pitch it. They have 2 boxes, one for the topic and one for the brief summary of what your article will be about. If they approve, you are required to finish or to complete the gig within 1 week. They do give extra bonus points if you complete the gig ahead of schedule, and these points will help you get in the list of people who get notified when high-paying assignments are posted. The nice thing about scripted, if a client rejects your project for whatever reason, they check it again. If you did meet the criteria, they pay you at least half the promised rate, which I think is amazing because no one wants to spend time writing only for the client to reject the work. They pay every Friday for all approved articles, and make sure that the email you use to sign up is your PayPal email because that's the only way they're gonna be able to pay you. You can't change this later. I once made that mistake in a different website. I used one of my old emails, but apparently my PayPal account for that email, I had opened it like many years ago and I chose US while I was still in South Africa. I also chose business account. I don't even know why I did that. Clearly, I didn't even know what I was doing then, but it was so hard to retrieve funds. I would get the notifications. When I log in, I wouldn't see anything. So please don't make that mistake. If you have any questions, comment down below. I'm going to try to reply as soon as I can. If you want to be notified when I post more opportunities or legit ways of making money online, click that subscribe button.